Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Our actually, this is actually we're actually caught up up to the most recent thing we finished.
This time we're
We're going
talking.
back to Gower
Yes.
again,
We're talking about the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra.
and at the end,
And our canceled Hoenn season.
and the first and only canceled season of Origins.
Mm-hmm. And the only thing that we've started and canceled midway through.
Because, well, you'll see. So, oh boy. Actually, there's a bit of stuff before that happened before, or the expansion pass was even announced.
Yes.
You see, Alex and I were actually planning for we're actually planning towards making plans for a sequel. After I got an idea, after I had this idea for a main character.
I mean, I'm sure they're swinging out of Washogun, yeah.
Oh my God, they're back.
Yes.
Okay, so as I was saying, and yeah, we were because of a character idea I had, and then we started getting a bunch of fan-made gym leaders,
or ideas.
That's because I decided, we have 24 gym leaders for the sequel.
Yes, one for each type.
I didn't send any of them, but didn't send any of them. But yeah, thing is, how so we have all the gym leaders, our main character, but well, Alex wanted to go whole ass and full ass, what a fucking whole ass into the sequel, and I told him that sounds like a terrible idea.
So we didn't.
And
we waited.
The expansion pass got announced.
So I'm glad we didn't.
Also threw a wrench in that.
So I'm glad we didn't jump straight into the sequel, because then we would have been missing out on the expansion pass in terms of that canon.
And also we had to change the series name, and because Isle of Armor stole armor from us.
So we changed the season name to Pokemon Arsenal.
Oh, and the sequel was Refined Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah. And also, I mean, that also seeing like a Galarian Birds gave me an idea, gave me another sequel idea.
Mm-hmm.
I want a character who uses those.
So we came up with one, but that's not relevant for this.
But, so the thing is, Alex made one mistake.
I planned out
back in March, 3 months before.
We started our stream. Okay.
Yeah, Alex made a big mistake. In March 2020.
That was our mom.
Yeah. In March 2020, he
I need to have my beard shaved. All right. In March 2020, I came up with
a structure.
Yes, I planned out the story of the Crown Tundra
and Isle of Armor.
Mainly just Isle of Armor. As soon as we knew about them.
But that was a big mistake.
Because as it turns out, the structure I was predicting was nothing like what actually happened.
Did you not expect an actual structure for Isle of Armor?
I expected it to be as structured as it was.
As it had a beginning, you didn't expect to have a beginning, middle, and end?
No, I didn't. So, I kind of got the original plan scrapped. Anyways, so I'm going to read off that original plan. It's not much, but it is like about a paragraph or two. Envy is one of Clara's defining character traits. She wants both Gloria's Eternatus and Avery's Glorica cup, and will stop at nothing to get her fingerless gloves on them. The defining moment that causes Avery to want to change is when Clara takes his Galarica cuff. His personality temporarily does a complete 180 after this. Victor and Avery, he both have to cope with strong feelings for someone. Love for Victor and hate for Avery. They get the idea that these feelings can balance each other out. While training with Mustard, Hop also seeks out relationship advice from him.
Yeah, if that last part wasn't subtle at all. if that last part there wasn't subtle about what something we were going to do.
We were going to tackle train shipping in this.
Since it was only fair. Although I think Alex said that moment in Sarchester was probably enough. But I feel like we need to make it real.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what we do. Let's make it real.
Bring the tissues over here.
Where are they? Where do you even have any fucking tissues in here?
Yeah, I do remember the T-pose glitch.
Yes, I know about the T-pose. No.
We don't have tissues?
No. No.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
There they are.
So, as I wrote that treatment and for Isle of Armor around June before it released.
Treatment?
That just the idea.
Yeah.
The pitch for it.
Okay.
Yeah, just weeks before. So when I started playing Isle of Armor, he knew something was wrong.
I was like, oh.
He got to see Avery's character, and
okay, he's not like I was expecting.
He's not a gentleman.
And he's exactly like Clara.
Yeah, and then I played Isle of Armor.
I was like, oh, yeah, they really are basically the same character.
And they're thrown out. They're thrown out before the middle. They're thrown out after the first act of the story.
Well, that's a problem.
Oops. That. Alex also had plans to include these two on the Crown Tundra, which I think presented other problems.
I found a way to do that.
Well, for Avery at least.
I'm sure Flammarice was in that video.
Okay, so well, it was actually shortly after we finished Fractured. It was like, yeah, sure, let's do it.
Yep.
Are you sure? Are you confident in this?
Yes. I said not really, but we kind of have to do it anyways. So we did.
I think it started. I think if I remember, it started with the paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yes.
Yeah. They were outside Victor's house. Else. Yeah, yep. Excuse me. Yeah. Being famous sure sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Victor was overwhelmed by the attention, and
Hop. I think Hop called him.
Like, hey, you want to go on a vacation? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, it might help.
So Hop helped him sneak out of the house and get to the train station.
Yeah. Get to, I think, Wedgehurst Station.
Wedgehurst Station. They also called Gloria and Marnie, see if they want to come.
I think I said Piers was on tour right now.
Reunite would be a cool cousin.
Oh my god. Piers was on tour right now.
No, and Marnie wanted to
make sure nothing
had happened in Spikemouth, so she stayed behind, but encouraged Gloria to go hang out with her brother.
All right, so yep. Gloria actually got sent a pass. Sent an armor pass. Us in the mail on accident, and I think.
Oh yeah, she called about it, and that's what happened.
Yeah. Yep. So the champion and the professor's assistant and a gym trainer
are decided to head off for the Isle of Armor.
And met these two immediately.
Clara and Avery.
Clara Venom and Avery Rebus.
Yeah, at the train station.
And yeah.
They caught. There were two slowpokes blocking the way, but Clara and Avery each caught one of them. Clara nicknamed hers Neurosia. It was a lax female, and Avery nicknamed his Royal, was the Jolly Male.
They actually already had. They
actually already had
pretty
full team.
experienced already.
They're pretty experienced trainers. They have almost full teams already.
I mean, they are soon. They are working to be gym leaders. That's why I hope they have some experience already.
So, as for what their team members are right now, let's start with Clara. She has Toxus, the brave male Elscolipede, Fumina, the quiet female Galarian Weezing, Venus, the lonely female Drapion, Sporlando, the rash male Amoonguss, Gastel, the impish female Gengar, and just added Nerosia, the lax female Galarian Slowpoke.
Avery's.
And
This one
Avery's
might
team.
sound familiar.
Kaza, the quiet male Alakazam.
That is the Gen 4 trade.
The Sinnoh Trade 8 Abra.
You take a shower.
No, we're
No.
doing a video.
Okay, Mom.
I'll take one afterwards.
Alright, Charmy, the gentle male Woompire. Empa, the calm female Galarian and Rapidash.
God.
Yeah. Link, the quirky male Executor. Gravity, the sassy female Orbeetle. And recently added Royal, the jolly male Galarian Slowpoke.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you were wondering what I just said about Woompire,
That was a. I real Woompire. Swoobat sucks.
we get rude.
I think it's the last thing. This is the last thing I sent.
Okay, so we gave it an evolution.
And yeah, it's because God, Swoobat just Swoobat blows.
I wish Swoobat was better. It kinda sucks.
Was this thing evolved with like high affection or something?
Yeah, it evolves with high affection.
Yeah. And I think it's a dark. It's a dark arc psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I think all the five. Unfortunately, five boarded. We're all heading to the same place.
Yep.
Ace. 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 Yeah. Ace. I think upon arrival. I think.
And
think the respect. I think Clara and Avery battled their respective new rivals.
Clara battling Gloria and Avery battling Victor.
Well, they got their asses.
Eve male Rillaboom, Kix, the calm female Cinderace, James Bine, the bashful male Elantelion, Fisher, a modest female Cramorant, Thor, the hasty male Dracozolt, and the Cavalry, the hasty Phalanx. And Gloria had Harriet, the brave female Inteleon, Mono, the hasty male Obstagoon, Vanessa, the sassy female Berserker, Slushy, the timid male Arctozolt, Rango, the quiet male Dragapult, Crystal, the calm female Frostmoth, Jawbreaker, the serious female Dreadnought. That's our team. And finally, Hop had Punchy, the rash male Cinderace, Mac and Cheese, the jolly male Eldubwol, Percival, the brave male Corviknight, right? Circuit, the quirky female Pincurchin, Finn, the naive male Arctovish, Eddie, the rash male Galarian Darmanitan, and Astra, the jolly female Galarian Rapidash.
So, alright, yeah.
And that recaps the teams. So we're on board with everyone's teams.
Oh, these dickheads ran off.
Yeah.
Saying they'll probably get us looking for the dojo.
Our main trio does not get lost. Instead, they
Jeez, what's their problem?
Instead, they just want to find the dojo.
Yeah, find the dojo. They're shocked. They're surprised. I think the usual happens here.
And they get accepted in.
And they, I think they notice. Well, I think the other people in the dojo notice. Actually recognize the three. Hey, is that that's the champion?
That's the champion. That's the professor.
Oh no, the champion. That's Leon's
That's
brother.
the champion. That's Leon's brother.
And
that's the lady that punched Leon in the face.
Not impressed.
Mhm.
So yeah, they meet Mustard. I think it's Victor that fights that has a quick match with him.
From the current champion to from the former champion to the current from a former champion to the current one.
And then I think Mustard said. I think Mustard offers them. Mustard offers them.
I'll get the other out
Okay.
later.
Offers them what?
Offers each of them a dojo outfit. I'm not sure if any of them.
No, I gotta let it go.
I'm wearing it.
Well, yeah, they do.
They do wear it. Bun Victor.
Yes.
So, yeah, of course, the thing about the chasing the thing, the faster than average slowpoke happens. Ends the mushroom, and then the mushroom hunt for the max soup happens. Not before. Oh yeah, after that. I think after that, Mustard and Honey, he bring up the Bulbasaur and Squirtle here. Hey, where's Charmander?
They had to explain
Explained.
they don't give Charmander away anymore because that was the only starter people were ever picking, thanks to Leon.
Because, yep. I think you said that's where Leon got his.
Yeah, Leon actually got his from the Isle of Armor. But they stopped giving them out because Charmander
everyone wanted to be like the champion, and it wasn't. It was kind of unfair. Or the other two.
Yeah, I do know Ralts.
Of course.
Alts. I know every Pokemon.
Okay, that's not relevant. So yeah, as I was. Yeah, so then they're tasked to go get some mushrooms. In different parts. Well, I think Pop up actually decides to stay.
He tells the other.
Yeah, go on, and I'll wait for you.
He decides he wants to train with Mustard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Hop Bean and Isle of Armor also, being the actual Isle of Armor, complicated things.
Yeah.
Things too.
Yeah.
Because you weren't expecting him, right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to show up.
Yeah. Also, all right. Then, yes. Yeah. Yeah. The two. The players went off
To search for mushrooms.
and had another encounter with these asses again.
I believe Victor what did they both go to the cave at the same time, or were they searching in different places?
Different place. I think Victor was in the forest.
Victor went. Okay, Victor was in the forest.
As Gloria went into where they usually are.
To where they usually are in the game, which is in the cave near the desert. Or they confronted their respective rivals. And you don't need to stop just because the door opens.
Yeah, and well, let's just say, I don't know. Let's just say, okay, let's just say Gloria probably should have shut up.
Yeah.
Should have rambled. Saying, I think it seems to be like.
Like if she did, if Clara didn't stop being a jerk, then Gloria would send Eternatus after her.
What?
Oh, cool. Oh.
Okay, that actually got her attention.
And
We're still doing it.
Cat stuff.
it's gonna take a bit.
What?
The video, she's rushing us.
Who?
Mom.
What's she saying?
She said, "Hurry up." We can't hurry up.
Okay. Well, let me know because I gotta do the cat list.
Yeah.
You can do that as long as you're quiet about it.
Well, I won't be quiet.
All right then.
Don't do it yet.
Wait.
Hey, we didn't have to do this immediately.
Okay. Anyways.
So. So that actually got Kara's attention.
You have Eternatus?
Oh yeah, her voice.
Yep.
Ice.
Yep.
Okay, we will. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Of course, yes. Could you give it to me?
Gloria's like,
No.
what? Hell no.
Oh.
I'm not giving you my legendary Pokemon.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, they then in return with the mushrooms.
Cora and Avery being empty-handed.
Yeah. And then, well, I'm pretty sure through.
Reunite in Dragon Ball Z.
No, we're not. This is not about. This is about Pokemon. This is not. This is not a yokai watch stream. How many times have I said that? We might do one in the future. Oh my god. Anyways.
No!
No!
We will be done when we're done! Well, I'm sorry! We're trying!
This was your idea.
Shut up. Come on.
So, yeah, if I'm correct, Max suddenly triggered something, and like nearly all of Victor's Pokemon,
Ungain the ability to Gigantamax.
those being his starters, of course,
Sweetie could already do it.
And the other,
as well as Fisher or in the cavalry. We couldn't find G-Maxes for the fossils, so they cannot.
Well, that's how it is.
Yeah, I know. So here's Gigantamax Cramorant.
Yep.
It's holding a Wailord. I love it.
Yeah.
And Gigantamax Phalanx.
This one isn't actually.
Yep, here it's just a cons.
Shut up.
We're talking about a story. We'll be done when the story is done.
God. No.
No!
God. Oh my God, this is your fault.
Shut up. Noah, please.
I was in no rush to do this.
Well, I am. I wanted to get it out of the way early. This is the last video. This is the last stream of this type.
So, all right. Please, no.
Thick reunite.
This is not. Shut up.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, I think something happened, and afterward, I think Avery went out or something.
And decided to sail on the sea a bit.
And
he came across someone willing to make a Galarica cuff.
Yeah, of which he had using.
He has the twigs for. So, person made a cuff. She said she had to leave, so she did. And it said she wouldn't be back for a while, so this would be the last cuff.
Yep.
She could make.
All right. Oh my God.
What? Don't be mad just because I see a message.
Pay attention.
I am paying attention. And I can pay attention to multiple things at once, Noah.
And so, yeah, Avery got his Galarica cuff.
Yeah.
As mentioned in that,
and Clara wants it.
Yeah. Because they both have Slowpoke. Oh.
So Clara made.
No, he made a bet.
So Clara, so Avery made a bet with Clara. If she could beat him in a Pokemon battle, she could get the cup. Now, obviously, Avery didn't expect to lose because
Clara's bullshit.
Because Clara's a poison type trainer. He uses psychic types. It should be an easy
Tough
win.
taken from Bet Boy.
And Clara won on by using underhanded strategy. He's like setting up toxic spikes beforehand. Yeah. And sneakily using. I don't remember what else she did.
Yeah.
I don't remember what else she did. But yeah, she was able to bamboozle the psychic trainer.
Clara is a fucking fraud.
And she took the cuff of evolving her Slowpoke.
I think Avery was mad at this.
Yeah, Avery was very mad at this.
However, unlike what we wrote down about his personality.
He's grumpy. He doesn't change completely because his personality.
He's still a jerk.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there is fan art like that.
Someone's asking for fan art now.
No, someone's asking. Some Yokai Watch has fan art of his stick, right?
What the fuck does that mean? I don't want to know. I don't want to ask. I'm sorry for asking.
You did ask.
I'm sorry. So yeah, thing is, Avery just got grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Then I think the next day was. I think later, in the last trial, Mustard's last trial was a battle.
Yep. Against.
Well, it was for Avery and
Okay,
Victor.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you some other time, buddy.
All right, so it was Victor and Avery decided to go first. First.
And Victor was the winner.
Thing is, Avery even used his. I felt it was just wrong that they don't have actual G-Max forms.
We found G-Maxes for their ace Pokemon.
So Alakazam.
So Avery has a Gigantamax Alakazam.
And well, that was taken out. I think by Fisher.
Yeah, even
But,
with.
wait, he still had oil.
And his Slowpoke was not able to do much.
I think it used Headbutt and Gulp Missile.
Activated Gulp Missile. And got annihilated.
How humiliating.
What an embarrassing loss.
Yep, Avery was not happy with that. And I think did something. I think and create a barrier or something.
Yeah.
And Victor tried to reason with him. I'm saying it's not that bad. It's just maybe I still don't know what the psychic terrain was benefiting. How the psychic terrain benefited anything. Mm-hmm. But I think Avery he was projecting into Victor.
Yeah.
Or about his problems.
I'm claiming that Victor is just lashing out because he's insecure. Or doesn't have anyone that genuinely likes him.
I think it's... No, that's...
He's like, what? That's not true.
Yeah.
Do I have Hop and Gloria and my mom?
Yeah. So I think... but it feels great. It feels great to have that title, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And Victor actually admitted... No.
It's not, really.
And he didn't really earn it.
Babe, I didn't really try.
It was just unlikely.
Alright, pick up the phone. It's Johnson Gene. Grandma.
Grandma, it's
Call from the
Johnson
Johnson
Jean.
Jean. Call from the Johnson Jean.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, yeah, Victor brought up how this was all just... He only ended up like this because of a bunch of unlikely scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
As of how it's actually being he didn't really ask for fame.
Mm.
All he wanted to do was prove that prove himself.
Elf and he ended up becoming champion
And
through a series of unlikely circumstances.
Yep. And I think Avery talked about how his family kind of looks down on him.
And because his psychic abilities aren't as potent as theirs.
I think Victor said that's fine. You
Yeah,
just
during
need to-
this, Avery was having a bit of a breakdown and causing things to levitate.
Yeah, you just need to control it better,
Mhm.
and work on it.
Mhm.
On it. And I think Avery finally saw sense in what Victor was saying. It's like in how he was acting rather childish.
Avery vowed to try to better himself. Elfin asked if he and Victor could be friends.
Of course.
Yeah, Victor agreed.
Yeah, so Victor and Avery got off on good terms. And
Gloria and Clara, however, did not.
so I think that was the next day. And these two had a fight. Clara had a request.
As if she wins, she gets Eternatus.
Yeah.
You'd have to be an idiot to agree to something like Gloria agreed to it.
You'd have to, are you sure? I think. What now?
Did Hop?
Yeah.
Hop was like, seriously? Why would you take this bet? This is a really bad idea.
You know what Eternatus could do in the wrong hands.
That's right. I hate to say it, but Clara's kind of not the greatest person.
Yeah.
And I don't think she should even have a chance to get a hold of Eternatus.
So yeah, I think. Yeah. So the fight happened, and so Victor's title is the unlikely.
Yeah.
Gloria's title
Is what?
the unlucky.
Yeah.
Even with Eternatus.
Gloria's...
Utter bullshit, I say.
Of getting extremely bad luck.
G-Max Scolipede.
Somehow
Somehow
and
a Scolipede took down. Somehow a
a
fucking
Gigantamax Scolipede he was able to completely destroy.
somehow took down Eternatus.
Yep. I believe its max move was who functioned like Salazzle's corrosion ability.
I think. I think that's what it. Also, I think I remember it.
It was like G-Max and Venom.
If I remember correctly, Eternatus actually had. It could use its Eternamax form as a regular Gigantamax.
X form. It wasn't as raw. It didn't have the same raw power that it did.
God no.
Originally, its HP and defenses weren't as high.
But I think that was only achieved through.
Even if it trusted the trainer it was with.
So, yeah, Mustard came to say, get the hell, get GTF on my dojo.
And banished Clara.
And
Told her not to come back.
she's nothing more than a thief. Yeah, don't be a thief. Yeah.
Avery, on the other hand, admitted that he tried to rig the battle against Mustard. Mustard said he still has to spend us to go in a bit of a timeout because that's dishonorable. It told him to just think about things a bit.
Yeah. So.
And then go try to train on his own for a little.
Yeah. Jeez, I wonder who you like more.
Shut up.
I wonder who you like more.
Shut up.
As a character.
Shut up. Clara. Shut up. Avery has a sympathetic backstory, and also I have a type.
Clara is just a musician.
And
An album that sold 8 copies. It is.
yeah.
Also, I think it was just instinct that Clara didn't like Gloria. I think it was mainly that Obstagoon
Yeah.
reminded her of something.
But we'll get into that when we get to talk about Crown Tundra.
Wait, so you're not... Gloria didn't actually seem too bothered by giving up a virus.
If anything,
That's
she was
fine.
upset that it went to Cora of all people.
Yeah, not the fact that you just lost it.
She wasn't doing anything with Eternatus.
It's just keeping it.
It was kind of flattering to know that it liked her a bit.
But it was just... I think before she left, she asked, how do you do that? How do you get that cool transformation? You don't.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Not unless Eternatus starts liking you all of a sudden.
Yeah. So then I think, and then Kung Fu complicated things.
Yeah.
Things even more.
Mhm.
Or because that's the reward for this art.
And I planned on giving them all an Cub Fu.
So we had a bit of a workaround.
Hound, in that there were also a few wild Cub Fus.
Since Kung Fu is a species.
Who
It
is
is-
in the Isle of Armor.
It is.
Now, there were 3 given to our 3 main protagonists, Victor, Gloria, and Hop.
Wait, yeah. Also, we came up with I'm pretty sure we came up with a different strike forms for strike.
We came up with different styles for them. And 2.
Well,
We'll go over them as they show up.
so the canon ones.
The canon ones, Victor and Gloria took on the towers,
There's
as usual.
Victor
Victor went after the Tower of... I don't remember what they were called.
Tower of Water.
Tower of Water. Victor went after the Tower of Water, got the Rapid Striker Shifu, while Gloria went after the Tower of Darkness and got Single Striker Shifu.
Victor figured that's where Victor
I figured that since he already had us 2 water types on his team, he might as well. I mean, it was a type he was familiar with.
and also figured Gloria would probably go to the Tower of
I
Darkness.
figured Gloria would go after the Tower of Darkness since she has an affinity for dark types.
She works at a dark gym.
Or being a trainer at the dark gym.
Yeah, Hop actually since I'm pretty sure I think Mustard quickly ran into the other tower.
Or Victor cleared it first, being his first being the champion. So Mustard waited there first, and then Gloria was waiting at the top, and hers and Mustard ran all the way there.
Oh, forgot there were 2 of you.
I forgot there were 2 of you. I just finished with Victor.
Hop decided to stay in the dojo
And train with some of Mustard's Pokemon.
like his main shell.
Now, Mustard's main show hates teenagers. So,
Okay, I think it was to innate for.
well, okay. But first,
Yeah.
the names.
Yeah, the names.
Names. Names. Gloria's Urshifu was named Ebb. It was a rash male single strike Urshifu. And Victor's Urshifu was named Flo, and it was a docile female rapid strike Urshifu.
Yeah. Hops was
Hops was a brave female named Ember.
and had a new.
New style called Persistent Strike, but we'll get to that in a second and how that came to be.
So the thing is,
The training with Mustard
was
before he left for the towers. Mustard encouraged Hop to.
also I'm pretty sure before Victor left, he asked, "What do you think? What do you think of me? What do you see me as?" As
I think Hop sort of gave a non-answer.
Hops asked that to Victor, and Victor said, probably the worst possible answer.
Well, you're my best friend, and I like you a lot.
He got friend zoned. Oh no, that can't. No, that won't deter him.
Yeah. Up was talking with Mustard.
I think also Honey.
And Honey.
After Mustard left.
Yeah.
It's about relationship advice. You just go for it.
Yeah, Honey told him to just go for it.
Alright.
The worst he can do is say no.
Yeah. So yeah, main show hates teenagers.
Yeah. So also there was an obstacle course that Hop and Ember ran through.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, I think. And oh god.
And Main Shao decided to start slapping Hop.
They started fucking auto-autoing. It's doing the fucking auto-auto on Hop.
Ember came to his rescue, evolving into Persistent Strike Urshifu, which is a firefighting type, by the way.
Yeah.
And began relentlessly beating down Main Shao instead.
Oh dear. I think that's what Honey said. Oh dear, that was not part of the
By the
plan.
time Mustard got back, sorry about that. Main Shao kind of hates teenagers. I should have told you that beforehand.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he talked to Honey while he was getting some medicine for and for the bruising he endured from Main Shao.
Oh my god. I think outside at the dojo, there were two other Urshifu. I think
in different
Avery
places. Avery was training in the desert.
In Pot Bottom Desert.
Pot Bottom Desert, and came across a Sakabfu that wanted to train with him. They decided to become training partners. And Kubfu was training to resist as the psychic powers of Avery's Pokemon.
Yeah. Eventually...
Kubfu managed to hold its ground and reach Avery through the barrage of psychic energy waves.
Yeah.
It's filled with its satisfaction and victory. The Kubfu, an animate male nicknamed Guru, evolved into Unwavering Strike Urshifu, which is psychic fighting.
Flora found hers, I think, somewhere in the field. Somewhere in maybe the swamp or something. And while she was trying to get Eternatus to like her, it wasn't working.
And she got
It mainly just tried to burn her
with flamethrower
or throw acid in her face.
They tried to use acid and flamethrower on her.
Yeah, she's taking it up. She's probably taken plenty up. She's probably been hit by acid before.
Yeah, she trains poison types. That's no big deal for her.
Yeah.
Or even coming from a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah. And I think it was another Kubfu showed up.
This one made itself known by punching Inkara on the back of the leg.
Little.
You little. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
But Clara decided, sure. Oh, all right. You want to fight, huh? I'll give you one.
And fight they did.
I think it took more interest in Virus.
This than Clara herself. And Virus and the Kubfu bonded over bonded over their mutual distaste for Clara.
Yeah. So this one was named.
This one was a naughty male nicknamed Sleeper. Like a sleeper agent.
Yeah, but through enough training, it evolved into
Sucker Strike Urshifu, which is a poison fight. It's like a sucker punch.
Yes, I know, but
It does sound funny.
Because for other reasons.
Yeah.
But so I think after I'm pretty sure Hop just took Honey's advice when Victor got back.
Hey, Victor, mate. I think I like you. Oh well, I like you too.
It's
It's more than friends. Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I overstepped a boundary here.
No.
It's fine.
Fine.
I feel the same way. I just, when you asked me earlier, I kind of panicked a little bit, and you were kind of vague in your question, so I was worried that you were just, and it didn't have the same context as I was.
Oh my God.
As I was helping.
Yeah.
So,
Get a room, you two.
was that Gloria?
Yeah.
Anyways, that was the end of the day, and
And
Victor
well,
and Hop talked things over.
and, oh yeah, and Cora and Avery actually returned to the dojo and saw that
They both had Urshifu.
that was the secret armor.
Yes. Mostly was like, well, yes, but a few of the us. I had more of them, but some of them got away and went and left into the wild. I guess you found those ones.
What a rip off.
Avery was disappointed, and Cora was livid.
I worked all that. I worked for all that. I just.
I worked for all that just for something I ended up catching on my own in a forest.
Well, you guys wanna? Well, so how do we? How do you Gigantamax them? I mean, yeah. Mustard explained that, and of course that Urshifu doesn't really like max soup on its own
because it doesn't like mushrooms.
But
But if you cover up the flavor with something else that Urshifu does like, then it'll actually eat it and be able to Gigantamax. So
the three that actually
Mustard left it up to them to figure out what it was under the guise that he forgot.
Yeah. So he sent the three that actually passed the trials
Also to go search for the Max Honey. And did get it let them know that they should share with Clara and Avery, since their Urshifus deserve to be able to Gigantamax too.
Yeah. So it was these three. It was the Postwick trio.
So that first headed to
The Forest of
Focus.
So what kind of sub?
First they did the Lilligant thing.
I think it was Victor. Victor. They told Victor to go after it.
Victor helped the Lilligant. They tried some of its sap. It wasn't exactly the right flavor.
Or I think then the Applin.
And wasn't exactly the right texture. Or was it the other way around?
What about Venipede? Howard!
What about Venipede?
Howard!
Gloria's like, are you trying to poison him?
Just fucking called Howard.
Why would you want to feed it the secretions of a bug?
Yeah.
And that gave Hop an idea.
But there was a certain species that lived here.
Well, after Hop had his revelation internally and got an idea, well, then they were attacked by a tribe of Zarude.
Yeah, since they made the most sense here.
They were introduced in the Isle of Armor update, after all.
Yeah.
All of the game's files.
So they were.
They were ran out of the Forest of Focus by the local Zarudes.
Oh yeah, those are just. I forgot. Mustard forgot to warn them about the
Is
forest.
that what Honey said?
Yeah.
Mustard forgot to warn them
There's
about the savage Pokemon living in there.
So then it's like I think it was some maybe well, what do bears like? What do bears like to eat?
And they all collectively came to the conclusion that it was probably honey. So they decided to set out for
honeycomb seed.
For the honeycomb seed to Honeycomb Island. Victor and rode his bike.
Because
Look at me, it's pulled out his surfboard from the main game.
well, guess I got no choice.
Gloria swam there on her own,
and
punching sharkpedos, getting into fights with them.
and
Physically.
well, let's,
Oh, she was bleeding.
I'm fine.
You're clearly not fine, mate.
And I think Victor went near and got dragged into the tree.
Where he was forced to, and he was kind of scared because he's allergic to Coombe stings.
Hazen, well, found and
Met with the Gigantamax Vespiquen, and that lived inside.
yeah,
Right, a massive living hive.
yeah. But it was but Fisher was able to take care of it, and no problem. And Victor got the honey, and
Too much of it.
uh,
In fact, he was literally covered in it.
he out there, and he just kind of heard a bunch of arguing,
In
outside.
between Hop and Gloria.
You need to get that checked out.
I said I'm fine, Howard.
Yeah, let's.
Gloria looked like she was on the verge of passing out.
Vic. Oh my.
Mate, you're gonna die for blood loss.
Victor I got the honey.
The honey.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go, because of course someone did decided to be reckless.
So they headed back. Gloria got immediate medical attention, and Honey helped Victor, get the honey off of his everything.
And that even meant his
And he
hair.
had to, unfortunately, have all of his hair shaved off.
He went bald.
Victor went bald because of the honey.
Honestly, that was the least. That was the.
It's kind of. I mean,
Didn't
I
even
prefer
get the
that
worst.
to getting mauled by sharks.
Or punched in the face.
Harks are slapped in the face by a main chow.
Uh-oh.
You're slapped in the face by a teenager hating weasel.
Oh. That sounds like a shitpost. Yeah. This is. So I think they had a
Or stout, or whatever it is.
So I think they had since all of them could Gigantamax. How about a battle royale?
Yes, they had a battle between all of the Urshifu.
Big fucking bear battle.
Mhm.
Oh.
Do you remember who won?
I think it was Avery.
Avery's.
It was Guru who won.
Guru, who Avery's his unwavering style Urshifu, who was the victor, not Victor's.
Whatever. But thing is, this was actually how Alex wanted to end Isle of Armor. I wasn't happy. I wasn't satisfied with that ending.
So instead,
So, I guess the spoiler. This is the last time and we'll see the Postwick trio.
for a while.
Oh,
So we
together.
wanted to go together for a while. All three of them in one spot.
Yeah. So I wanted to have a little more an ending in the tied them in Roy to them.
So I decided to oblige Noah, and we did that.
So I think it was the next day. Victor Avery was a little Avery was at least a little more just a little bit felt really
Avery
great.
was feeling pretty great, honestly.
Mainly because he actually won.
Because he was quite cheered up by the Iguru's success as the previous day. And he was kind of spoiling the bear.
Cora didn't sleep. Cora didn't really sleep that much the other day. So she just stayed in her room.
And the whole time.
Yeah, and then I think it was just these
It's
three.
the other three as Avery went out to walk around the Isle of Armor with his Pokemon.
Oh, this didn't go. I'm sorry, this didn't go as planned. This vacation didn't go as planned, and we all got hurt in some way.
Hey, I mean, you two got the worst of it. I just got a few marks.
And
You lost your hair, and
And,
well, you're not in great condition. Tell me about it.
yeah, so yeah, I don't know. How could we make things? We can try and make things better here.
Yeah.
I think Vic hopped up the idea.
Mhm.
How about we all have a battle? We all battle each other.
So they agreed to
I
it.
guess this was also the further of just to help the
three
theme
theme of growth.
of see how
How far they've come. The three bonded with each other. Hop unfortunately lost both of his matchups.
So I think it first started.
No, okay. First, Victor beat both Hop and Gloria. And then Hop convinced Gloria to actually battle him.
And like old times, I was before Victor became his before Victor became his competition.
Gloria was convinced that she'd fallen from grace and she wasn't gonna win.
But well, it was Hop. I'm pretty sure she still had a few Pokemon left when beating him. Also,
she beat him pretty hard, actually. She didn't even use her full team.
I'm pretty sure Victor and Gloria had their rematch. Actually, it was very close.
Gloria almost won. Of course, Victor won. He's the champion after all.
Guess it's just fate then.
Hey, Gloria, you did amazing in back there.
Yeah.
You all demonstrated amazing skill.
Yeah.
I bet if your Pokemon had better matchups against mine, then you would have wiped the floor, would have mopped the floor with me.
Yeah.
Even at a disadvantage, you still managed to almost beat me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I think that's worth congratulating. Gloria, for once, was happy.
And I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, but I think after Hop lost to Victor, they you're so you're great, man.
Yeah.
You're so cool, man.
Yeah, they were just complimenting each other a ton.
Yeah.
Get a room, you two.
Yeah, that was probably. Yeah, that probably sucked.
Imagine being Imagine third wheeling like that. While your girlfriend's out touring with her brother.
Yeah. So then I think it was. Yeah. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this hellhole.
That concludes the Isle of Armor.
I think actually the Urshifu
Who's decided to stay at the dojo and train with each other.
Or because better way to train than with.
Sure, they had their own unique styles, but maybe they could learn how to be flexible and counter each other's styles even. They said their trainers were free to visit any time if they wanted to check in on them.
Yeah, no thanks. So I'm pretty sure we had a credit scene. I think Victor Hop decided to work. Hop I think also Hop said that Sonia was off somewhere else.
Sonia was planning to head somewhere else. She was getting ready for another trip.
And so Hop decided to use his free time to make to
work on a hair growth formula
for Victor. I think they were at the lab in Wedgehurst. First, Gloria was getting scolded by Piers. Also say you didn't. Also say kind of mentioning that I think I lost. I think virus got taken or something. Even she didn't say by who.
Piers was livid.
You beat up a bunch of Sharpedo?
I beat up a bunch of Sharpedo. With your bad hands. What is I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Use your Pokemon on your fool.
I'm pretty sure Marty was just us grinning.
Classic Gloria.
Yep, things don't. Some things never change. And I think Cora and Avery he actually had pinpointed where they wanted to go next.
They settled on a remote region of the Galar region. On a remote area of the Galar region to the south.
Scotland!
Scotland!
I mean the
Crown Tundra.
Anyways. So yeah, that was the Crown Tundra. Yeah, that didn't even take an hour. So I guess we actually had a prologue. We actually had a prologue for Crown Tundra. I think Sonia was already at the station. And actually, he called Hop up saying, "How are you doing?" Hey, well, Victor and I took a vacation. And good for you. I got beat up.
Oh,
Victor lost his hair.
oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Gloria almost died.
That's really not good.
I'm working on a hair growth formula.
Oh, best of luck with that. You could make a lot of
And
people
also,
feel better about
mentioning
this.
Avery and Clara. My Clara was a bitch.
Yeah. Is that what?
Yeah, Hop said that. Yeah. Yeah, I think Sonia was taken aback by Hop just.
Whoa, language. She must have been really disagreeable for you to say something like that. You don't even know the start of it, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck on your. Good luck. Yeah, good luck on your trip. Hope it's not as bad. Hope you don't die.
Back in Spike Myth,
I think then we cut the. I think we
after
actually.
Marnie had gotten selected to go, had one received a pass in the mail, similar to Gloria.
I think it was a crown pass.
Crown pass.
Us and I swear I think Gloria asked if she could. Hey, that'd be nice.
As Pierre said, no, you're not allowed to go there. Like, no, you're still in the house arrest after the last month's shenanigans.
Yep. So, don't want you fighting a bear tick.
Don't want you fighting a bear tick. It could get involved again. You might not be so lucky this.
Yeah, go on. Find your own. Have fun on your own hellscape. I think that was Gloria's advice.
Ice to Marty.
Yeah. Hey, find your own hellscape.
It'll do.
So, then we cut to Belle and Leia. I think that's how you say it.
Down there. Opal had bought some crown passes of her own for her and Bede.
I mean, it's better than.
I prefer this to a tropical island vacation. At least I like cold weather.
Yeah, that's the thing. Bede
hates the heat.
I hope that doesn't become. I hope that's not something that becomes important. I think Bede actually put on his old jacket.
You know, for warmth.
Yeah. Yeah. So these three. So they met up at the station. They all met up at the station. And oh yeah,
Sonia, Clara, Avery, Bede, and Opal.
yeah. Wait.
Clara and Avery were disgusted to see each other here.
They were going to the same place. Ace.
Well, they were like, well, we already got our passes. We're not gonna back out on this.
Yeah.
Yes. And they mutually formed a truce, agreeing to just avoid each other.
Oh yeah, I think Cora got a look at Marnie and just
Glared.
Let's
had a problem.
Don't know.
I don't know.
That's probably best not to. Probably
Best not to ask. She seems rather not good.
Yeah. So
I can attest to that.
I think Sonia was actually surprised to meet Cora and Avery.
You have to hear. Oh, I heard about you from Hop. Really? What did he say about me?
You're a bitch.
He said you're a bitch. And everyone else in the room started laughing except for Opal. Opal was disappointed, but
Yeah.
But Bede and Marnie started laughing. Laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bede and Avery started laughing. Marnie was indifferent, and Opal was disappointed.
So they all arrived and went their own ways. Met Peony and Nia. I think it was actually. I think Marnie actually talked up to Peony, and he mentioned how he had. Hey, aren't you a gym leader?
Yep.
No, I think the peony.
Peony?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually just he just gave
Actually, just retired.
I already gave the title to someone else.
Title to someone else. He's a fine young man. You'd like to meet him.
I think Marty said she already he had before.
I think I all before.
Peony asked if you could distract Actold Matt Axe.
So who agreed to it?
I think it was Marty.
Marnie agreed to distract Act Peony.
Yeah, Peony's
His name
first.
is Max Peony Cosmos.
Yes, Max and Mac.
Yeah, as opposed to his brother Mac Rose Cosmos.
Yeah, that after the Peony of course only used his two of his Pokemon because this wasn't a serious fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all went off the Max Lair, and I think well Avery and Sonia didn't.
But the others did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marnie, Bede, Clara, and Peony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they chase after to go after Mary to go after Nia and make sure she's fine.
So the four of them ended up on a max rate.
Well, it's all separate.
All right, they all went their separate raids.
Oh yeah, Bede and Marty actually. I think Bede and Marty actually went on the same raid together.
Turns out they were actually pretty good partners.
Using rentals. I think, funnily enough, of one of their of being Roserade and Teleon.
Yeah. Bede had Roserade as his rental, and Marnie had Inteleon.
Funny.
The ace, a Pokemon, a Rose Pokemon, and the Ace of Gloria.
Yeah. So they ran instead of Suicune.
Well, not the ace, but her starter.
Yeah, so instead of the scripted Suicune, they ran to something else.
What was it? A Zygarde?
No, it was the fourth one.
Oh, it was
well,
it was a
down.
bird.
It was
one of the legendary birds of the Kanto region. This thing. Dirt Quattro.
Oh, this is this is
It's a Fakemon from on that someone on Tumblr made.
The original design.
Here's the original concept for it that I believe they made when they were a lot younger.
Yeah, actually, that design was actually made by Racy B.
Oh, what did they do?
They did the art illustrated the Space World Mon.
Oh, that's cool. We decided to include their legendary bird here because he fell in love with Dirt Quattro.
I just saw it on random. And, oh my god!
I love it. It's Mudbird. It's a silly little
Shitbird.
Mudbird. Hey, don't call it that. Mudbird.
I think they just asked. What is? They both collectively asked.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Either way, they beat Dirt Quattro. You say, well, Fancero has a base 600 stat total.
This thing has
a 560 stat total, being 20 points weaker than the original trio.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the butt of the jokes of the birds.
It's one of Lugia's least.
It's Lugia's least favorite child. Well, it's not the one it rejected. It's the one it's disappointed in.
It was born this way. I think they ran in. I think they further in, and they heard Pyongyang and Clara arguing about how they lost that raid, because as Clara was trying to do something stupid, and the four ran into each other. Clara again just walked off, ignoring the two.
Yeah. We're trying to be fast. We're more than halfway done.
Oh my god. So anyways. Marnie and Bede had a bit of a talk with Pyongyang. Hey, can you guys make? Can you guys go help my go do some stuff for my dad?
You should send all the Reggies too.
Oh no.
You kind of got to do that. I know.
All right. Yeah.
And send the.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to. So I'm sending stuff for.
Drag the entire file of the Reggies.
I can't do that.
You can't.
Remember.
First send the team then. And then okay. There's not that many photos of them.
Yeah, since they're all group shots.
Don't send the shiny.
Yeah,
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, remember they're all just group images.
Yeah.
And oh, how can I forget? How can I forget Richie? And oh yeah.
Do we have any for any of the family types?
No.
No.
And I have Reggie, I guess.
The original. All right, there we go.
So,
Get your booty over here.
I'm gonna send the team in now.
Okay, send that. So what happened afterwards?
So yeah.
They went to.
So yeah, Junior asked them, hey, maybe you should go. Do some. Go help. Maybe you should go.
You didn't send the Fancero variant.
There wasn't one.
Oh, there wasn't one. I thought. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, not that didn't. We didn't.
Did you send Fancero?
No.
Do that.
I'll just. Well, you're lucky I have. You're lucky I just have.
Anyways.
So there.
Spainus.
Okay. So all right. Yeah. Asked to go. I want to keep Peony busy. Because she's not. Nia isn't really interested in. Pete especially. Pete actually. He wanted to do. Really wanted to know Peony. So there's something about him.
So Peony told them all collectively about some legends he heard
of
3 of them to be exact.
Yep.
I don't remember the names that were official of them, but
Yeah, the Titan sealed away or something.
It was like the terrible Titans locked away or something like that.
A legend, a story of Sovereign and Steed, Eden,
legendary tree for a legendary 3
or 4
or 4
or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually
The title.
like those got added on
3 or 4 or 5.
So Avery decided he'd take that.
He'd take on the Reggie quest.
Avery
decided to take on the Sovereign and Steed quest because he saw the crown and connected it with the statue outside.
Marty decided
to go after the birds, and which left Bede with the Reggies. Who
it can't be that bad, right?
Peony warned that it might be the most tedious task.
I'm willing to do anything.
I'm willing to. Internally, Bede was telling himself he was willing to do anything because this man really gave off a vibe that he liked. But he couldn't put his finger on it.
I think that he said that out loud around Marnie, and then and Marnie got the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Isn't he a bit? Yeah. Isn't he a bit too old for you?
I didn't mean like that. Sorry for the misconception.
I think it's so you said the Glooms are kind of kind of have dirty minds.
Yeah.
And you know, if Pierce's 88-year-old play rough is anything.
Yeah, if Piers is 88-year-old using play rough line wasn't anything.
Yeah. So Avery's quest actually is very similar. Plays out mostly the same.
Except Calyrex realizes it remembers it had 2 steeds, so they.
Yeah, that was another thing we didn't. Alex thought the steeds weren't that big of a.
So we gave both of them.
So Avery's played out mostly the same. Though one thing is, in one of the caves where I think Glacier was, as he found.
Well, first, Spectrier's encounter was basically the same,
Yep.
but they got the ice root carrot. And they spotted Glacier running off towards the coast.
Austin. There was actually a woman who was willing to make a
A wreath for Avery because as he saved her from the attacking Glacier.
Is this finally my chance?
So yep, he gave the wreath. He got his own wreath and gave it to Royal, evolving him into Galarian
Also, he had a TR for flamethrower. So this was perfect.
Because
to take on Glacier.
so Royal will single-handedly beat Glacier.
Sonia's quest was also relatively the same.
And I believe Avery gave a tight hug to his new Royal Hippo.
I guess in a way this was a redemption arc for Avery.
He, as a symbol of his growth, he got something even more fitting for him instead of the cuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the Calyrex quest mainly played out the same. And then there was actually only Calyrex had a new form at the end, and being Chariot Rider.
It got a big. It got like a big Cinderella style chariot styled after its bud. Drawn by both Glacier and Spectrier.
It has a 900 stat total or something.
Very strong.
Avery caught it. Yeah, that was his 7th. If you probably wouldn't have, if you for some reason wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, his 7th was Monarch. The
Alex actually tried to keep this a secret from me, but
shut up. His 7th was Monarch, the calm Calyrex.
in addition.
And he also got Glory, the naughty Glacier, and Honor, the sassy Spectrier.
So yeah, Avery's quest was the Calyrex quest was mostly the same.
Yeah.
And Sonia's was also about the same. And only it was instead of actually going after or to catch the swords of justice. Oh my god. Or musketeers as we called them here.
Here, as they were known in Galar.
Yeah, she just got down their footprints
And just wanted to meet them and take notes on them. Of course, they didn't take kindly to this. Verizon was the least antagonistic and agreed to let Gloria study.
Sonia.
To let Sonia study it if she could best it in a battle. It was a tough battle because of how nimble Verizon is. But Sonia won fair and square, and Verizon, albeit a bit reluctantly, let her take notes.
Cobalion was about the same.
No, not Cobalion.
Yeah.
Terrakion was very similar, but it was a bit more hostile and territorial.
Yeah.
As it was in a cave trying to forage for minerals to eat.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure Sonia took notes of the weird patterns they walked.
Yeah, walked in. And she discovered Terrakion and liked to eat metals to strengthen, like to eat ores to strengthen its hide. And enrich its diet with tons of minerals, which is where it gets its rock typing from.
Yeah, and Cobalion, on the other hand...
she even gave Terrakion a couple nuggets as a snack.
Yeah. Cobalion, on the other hand, was...
Terrakion ended up liking Sonia quite a bit.
Cobalion was not so... Actually,
Cobalion almost killed Sonia.
If it wasn't for
her loyal Yamper Bowser.
And also, I think Keldeo showed up.
Or coming in to say into bide time. Fine. And then Keldeo showed up and told Cobalion that it wasn't worth it. Terrakion, she'd met with Terrakion and Verizon, and she hadn't harmed either of them aside from a battle that all at their request.
Uh,
Cobalion offered a fair fight to Sonya. She won and was allowed to take notes on Cobalion as well. And then she decided to have a little bit of a picnic break in Baltimore Lake.
yeah.
Wondering about that strange fourth musketeer.
Which showed up because it was
Up with the other three. Which then showed up. Quickly followed by the other three.
Yeah, so Sonya was able
to make some curry for all of them.
Mm.
And was able to research Keldeo as well.
Oh,
And even got to see it change into its Resolute form.
yeah.
All in all, Sonya made friends with the Swords of Justice.
Yeah. Marnie, Marnie, yeah. So Marnie's is Bird Quest. That's what. Well, it was. All right, they're right. All right, they're right there.
Yeah.
They're at the tree. And then Peony, he called her something. Even distract and set and well that alerted the birds.
All five of them. Articuno and Moltres were locked in combat. Fancero was perched on the top of the tree, hiding in it carefully. He plucking fruits. Dirk Quattro was trying to camouflage on the ground. Actually, I think Dirk Quattro was sleeping before all the ruckus broke out. And Zapdos immediately ran at Marnie. But not wanting a confrontation, jumped over her and ran off.
So did you find them? I was just wondering if you found those birds.
Well, your call kind of scared them off.
Oh, sorry about that.
Either way, Peony informed Marnie that there were news reports about the birds popping up around the Galar region in different places. So she decided to go after them.
First the one around.
First, the one that was still in the Crown Tundra, as that seemed to be its domain, Articuno.
Oh, yeah.
The self-proclaimed leader of the birds. Moltres often liked to challenge its title.
It took out. I think it was. Yeah, it was hard, but it wasn't a problem.
Marnie did have a few Pokemon on that were advantageous against it, after all.
And I think, then Zapdos was in the wild area.
By the way, the Articuno had a sassy nature.
Yeah. So Zapdos was in the wild area. I think she decided I had to cook a little, do some cooking. Yeah, that got its attention.
And then Zapdos was actually quite happy to meet. I cautiously approached and got a meal from Gloria. I keep saying Gloria instead of everyone else.
Marnie.
Well, because we were talking about her so much in the Isle of Armor. Marnie got a meal from Marnie, and she said, "Hey, you mind if I catch you? I'll release you after, and I show you the Peony. He just wanted to see you." Zapdos decided that Marnie was someone it could trust. And,
it had a
and decided to voluntarily go with her.
timid nature.
Zapdos had a timid nature.
Moltres was in the Isle of Armor. But I think Marnie just waited for it to circle around.
And when Moltres spotted her, it recognized her from earlier and lashed out. She had to fight it, and I think Zapdos actually helped out in taking down Moltres, since it had the type advantage.
Yeah.
Allowing Marnie to subdue and capture it.
Yeah.
And she thanked Zapdos for the help.
And also, I think another reason was that, Pierce hates fighting types.
And also, Piers hates fighting types. I couldn't keep you around even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. So
we're almost done.
Yeah. And so, all right, where did the other two go?
We'll do a little mini follow-up episode later.
Okay, so so this was the problem. Where were Dirk Quattro and Fancero?
Well, I had a very roundabout, out of a bit jank solution to this.
Yeah, what is it? More areas.
2 new DLC areas.
What the fuck?
That we will give them their own focused arcs later, but for now, Marnie's giving a bit of a sneak peek at
This
the
is the
geography.
free trial version.
This is like the free trial version for, or quote unquote, expansion pass 2.
That's volume 2.
That's volume 2. The Scepter Sea and Throne Mountain.
I think Throne Mountain was first.
Which is where Galarian Dirt Quattro was.
She met a very...
This is Galarian Dirt Quattro, by the way.
It's a poison flying type.
We made poison flying type.
If you're wondering,
Like,
Fansero is...
If you're wondering why it's poison instead of ghost, it's because that's Fancero's original type. And the poison comes from its fur, which I thought looked like it was slicked with oil. So I decided to make that part of it. It's oil bird instead of mud bird.
Galarian Fansero was normal type, normal flying.
And by the way,
And like its original type.
like it's like the normal bird type that was listed as.
As if for a reminder,
It was ghost type in the original hack. It was meant for. Prism. But yeah, the Galarian form is normal type and looks a lot more generic. It's basically like a big Fearow that resembles Fansero, if anything.
So, anyways, so she went to the Throne Mountain There's that interesting fellow.
Named
Orion.
Orion.
I know it's Orion.
Orion, but he insisted that his name is pronounced Orion.
Also, he had a southern accent.
Yeah. It's pronounced Orion, Missy.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you here? I think Marty asked, "What are you here for?"
I heard tell that there's a crazy looking bird flying around. I came from I'm down. Ain't from all southeast to here. Mm-hmm. Okay, ain't from way down south.
Okay. Yeah. I think Marty said she was actually looking for that.
That bird. She was referring to Dirt Quattro. Yeah, was it's called? Yep, that'd be the one I'm looking for too.
Oh.
Marty asked if he was trying to catch it. Not necessarily.
He just has a thing for birds.
I just like bird watching. It's a bit of a passion of mine.
Yeah.
And so I was hoping to catch a glimpse of that rare bird.
And I think mention and probably show it to his daughter.
My daughter likes birds too, specifically the big, flashy, legendary ones. So it would really mean the world to her if I got some footage of it up close.
So Marty decided to go up to one of the I think. All right.
Marnie decided to go
location to scale the
Throne Mountain,
and then may reach the
Howling Peak first, which was where there was a herd of Mightyana that were trying to attack the bird.
And also on the other side,
Marnie helped release the bird from the Mightyana's grip. Unfortunately, it was scared.
It went to the Roaring Peak.
Flew off to the opposite peak, the Roaring Peak,
with a bunch of high roar.
And when you mix a bird covered in a gasoline-like substance with a herd of lions that use fire and heat to defend themselves, it's not a good mix. The entire peak was engulfed in flames with a Galarian Dirt Quattro at the center.
I'm pretty sure Marty tried to put it out.
And eventually, she got some help from an unexpected visitor. Her by the name of...
What?
Blake. Yeah, he showed up. Locke. Sorry.
Yeah.
By the name of Captain Locke Waters. Father of Nessa.
I think he sent out his Feraligatr.
He sent out his Feraligatr to help quench the flames. And the other... And Marnie sent out... Did she have a water... I didn't go over beating Marnie's teams.
Yeah.
I'll do that real quick.
Yeah.
Marnie sent out her Dracovish to help. Help as well as Sandaconda to help coil all the flames too.
So they were able to.
They were able to put it out, wash away the gasoline.
And, Dirk Quattro was
Worried, Marnie went to comfort it and asked if it could come with her for a little bit, and promised to keep it away from any fire types.
I think it had a quirk. Was it
Dirk Quattro had a gentle nature.
Yeah. So I think
And then, as thanks, Locke offered to take Guardian a bit. He told Marnie that there was another bird that was seen flying around the Scepter Sea.
Yeah.
You hopping from island to island.
And also I think as for request of Orion and he got to take he got to see it up close.
You know, to see he got to take like some footage of Dirk Quattro up close.
I also mentioned how there's like a even bigger bird at the top of the mountain.
But he's a little bit intimidated to take it on with such a small group.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
but Marnie came to the conclusion, well, that's not one of the birds that Peony mentioned.
yeah. So, then walked to like Marty to around and saw and spotted the area it was at.
Mm-hmm.
That being in an island shaped like a question mark.
Mm-hmm. This area was known as the
Enigma Island.
As the Enigma Island.
Yeah.
Enigma, as the word enigma with a U at the start.
Yeah, the sub area of Mystery Island.
Which is sub area of Mystery Island. Mystery Island was the curved part of the question mark.
Yeah.
Well, Enigma Island was the dot on the question mark.
Yeah. Oh, so that's where
Bottom.
That's where Fansero was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fansero just like to be alone.
So naturally, Marnie kind of had to fight it to get it and to cooperate with her.
I mean, yeah, it was just a normal type. It was just basically a stronger Pharaoh.
Yeah, it had a lonely nature, by the way.
Yep.
You know, it's a loner.
Yeah.
Like,
So
be alone.
yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll let you go after this.
I just needed to show you to someone.
Yeah. So
That's Marnie's quest for now.
oh, so Beads.
Well, I guess, should we finish her quest? Yeah. Well, she went back to the Great Dynatree.
And well, the 5 I've gathered there, since the 5 were there,
Awakened Lugia. Yep, Galarian Lugia.
Which was
a dragon fairy type. Fairy dragon.
Yeah, I felt like it was.
They gave Lugia a Galarian form too.
Oh, and this is actually where we actually showed J Max Morpeko.
Mm-hmm. Which is what which worked together with all 5 of the birds to take is to calm Galarian Lugia, who due to its slumber underneath the Dynatree had been exposed to massive amounts of radiation, and which was causing it distress.
So Marnie caught it and showed all of them to Peony.
I showed all 6 of them to Peony.
Wait, there was another one?
Yeah, the leader, I think. I don't even think this one's a bird. He just leads them.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Lugia had
Lugia had a serious nature. And after showing them all
the Peony, it shouldn't let him go.
Having a bit of a heartfelt goodbye with Zapdos.
Yeah, and
also telling it that someday it'll find. She hopes that someday it'll find a loving trainer or who's patient and caring towards it.
So and well, Bede's quest was happening during all of these. He actually ran into some.
And we've neglected to mention it a bit.
Okay, we'll probably speed through this one.
Was it sent? Please tell me. Do I just scroll up all the way?
Yep.
I'm gonna copy paste it and send it to you.
Okay.
It was so that it's closer.
All right, yeah, that's. The thing is, beads happen during the other four. Or,
And his went on the longest.
I don't want to go into
Too much detail, but let's go over these Reggies.
the main three were where they were
Originally, Rock Peak Ruins, but the Pokemon hold an ever-changing stone. Iceberg Ruins, and Walk Together with the Living Crystal of Snow. Iron Ruins.
I'm pretty sure something funny there. Bede grabbed a Cryogonal.
He grabbed a wild Cryogonal
With his bare hands.
and used it to open the door.
Or
Or the Ice Ruins.
yeah.
Or to the Iceberg Ruins.
Yeah. And Registeel was the same. So what about the two new ones? And you're wondering. About Regidrago and Aleki.
Well, their energy, their thing was where it originally was.
But instead of having to have the other...
Or three Reggies, he changed it. Which said, let out a burst of energy. The solution is to release a burst of electricity, such as from the Rotom bike.
Yeah.
But obviously, that would be a player or end thing.
Yeah.
But so Bede instead had I believe had his Gardevoir use Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Hold on the door.
Yeah.
Or to charge it. It was called the Pure Energy Ruins, and it's home to both Regieleki and Regidrago.
And I'm pretty sure Bede actually made a comment about Reggie and Aleki.
Yeah, he said this really could have helped with Rose's energy problem.
Yeah.
It seems to be limitless.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Now I guess speed run.
New legend.
That's a bit of so yeah. I guess we'll show them off.
Reggie, ignore the one on the left of the guys. That was an electric type Reggie. Reggie Aqua, Reggie Magma. I know it says Reggie Fire. Reggie Root, Reggie Sky.
Yeah.
Reggie Ground, Reggie Tox was the name. Let me check. Was the name the same? Reggie Tox. You don't have to keep. Wait a second. Reggie Earth. No, it was Reggie Earth, not Reggie Ground.
Okay.
And Reggie Root, yeah. Reggie Hive, Reggie Faye, Reggie Drake, which is not canon anymore.
You might
Reggie Fight, Reggie Flex.
Yeah.
I believe we changed his name from Reggie Fight. Yeah, no, it's still Reggie Fight. And there were also some more. I believe those. Yeah, the last three are right here.
Yeah.
Reggie Ghost, Reggie Mind, and Reggie Dark.
And also
a bonus, Reggie. Unevolved Reggie.
So, all right.
We all did any of that.
It's a lightning round.
Ready?
On here.
And we also included some other ones that didn't have designs.
Yeah. All right.
Right, we already went over. Here. Now, Reggie was buried in a capsule near the den of Regigigas.
This wasn't found until later.
But we're going on in the order they're listed here. And I'll also go over the locations for the new areas. Cobweb Ruins, Reggie Hive, located on the Tree Hill. The door says, provide your partner with nature's sweetest treat. Yeah. The solution is have the first Pokemon in your party hold a jar of honey. So Bede fed one of his Pokemon honey.
I think he also ran to Marnie around there.
I also ran to Marnie around there.
God, he does not like bugs.
So he was not comfortable with this one. Yeah. The Ethereal Ruins, where Reggie Ghost and Reggie Faye live. Located in the old cemetery. The door reads, let your Pokemon hold a shroud of mist contained within a spear. Solutions to give your Pokemon a smoke ball.
Actually ran in... the cutscene with Oleana actually happened here.
You're on the way to reaching Reggie Ghost and Reggie Faye.
With PNA.
There's the Zen Ruins, where Reggie Fight and Reggie Mind are. Located at the dead end... and exit to the tunnel to the top. The door reads, surround yourself with Masters of the Mind. The solution is now a full team of Psychic-type Pokemon, which Bede's main team is a full team of Psychics. Next, wouldn't you guess?
Yeah.
There was Beginner Ruins. Reggie Foot... I read Reggie Root as Reggie Foot! Reggie Root, Reggie Magma, and Reggie Aqua. located in the clearing in here Freezington, so behind where her Calyrex is, as you go farther back into the forest.
Yeah.
The door reads, "Call upon the Pokemon who's been with you since the beginning. The
That
solution is to have your starter walk with you."
So that was Bede. It was his Rapidash.
Yeah, in Bede's case, that was the Ponyta he's known since he was a child.
Yeah.
The Summit Ruins, Reggie-Earth and Reggie-Sky, located outside of the Crown Shrine. The door reads, "Travel with a feathered friend that runs across the land."
So actually, I'm pretty sure
The solution is to walk alongside Doduo, Dodrio, or Galarian Zapdos. And around this point, when Bede and Marnie ran into each other, and Bede told Marnie about the puzzle, and she quickly had Zapdos help out.
Oh yeah, a certain someone followed him in there.
It was Howard from the Surfetched from the original Arsenal season.
We are not friends.
We are not friends.
Yeah, Howard stalked him.
Wasted Ruins. There was Wasted Ruins. Regitox and Regioactive.
That's the nuclear one.
The nuclear one, which doesn't have a design. Located near the abandoned farmland in the Giant's Dread. The door reads, "Let decay ravage your lead Pokemon. The solution is to have a poisoned Pokemon in the front of your party." Well-balanced ruins. Regielite and Regidark, the former of which doesn't have a design. Located on Slippery Slope, right near the train station. The door reads, "Wait for the darkness to meet the light. The solution is to interact with the door at dawn or dusk."
Yeah.
Reverberating ruins with just Reggie sound, located in the lakeside cave. The door reads, "Let the voice of your Pokemon be heard." The solution is to interact with your Pokemon to hear their cry. There's the creation ruins. Regifinity and Registar, which are the time and space Regis, which don't have designs. Neither does Reggie Sound, by the way. Located in Frostpoint Field on the boundary opposite of the one the Iron Ruins is on. That's a weird explanation, but whatever. The door reads, "Give your party's leader an artifact from the creation of the universe." The solution is to have your lead Pokemon hold one of any of the 17 plates.
Yeah. It's a Bede had a Pixie point, I think.
8 on him. And finally, the Bloodstained Ruins with Reggie Heart, the blood-type Reggie, which doesn't have a design. Located in the Giant's Foot, but across from the entrance to the Roaring Sea Caves. The door reads, "Victory cannot be achieved without pain." The solution is to have your lead Pokemon below a quarter of their maximum HP, so in the red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, Bede caught all of them.
Yeah.
And gathered them in where Regigigas' den was.
And also found that capsule, which
it contained the little Reggie.
What? There was another one.
Mm-hmm. After finding all 24 of Regigigas' creations,
and it awakened.
Mm-hmm.
And after they all stood around like some giant circle.
And when they awakened it, their power changed it into its primal form. Unravaged by the time. The bottom ones are the shiny ones. It's the black one and the gold one at the top that are the official design.
Yeah.
With the golden mark, with the golden dots.
Yeah, Regigigas. Well, it wasn't exactly a stat boost. It's more over Regigigas, but without
slow start. Instead, did we give it another ability? What was it?
I think it was
I was thinking like Vital Spirit.
Yeah,
it had Vital Spirit instead of Slow Start.
It was. I mean, the other Reggies helped it. It helped.
I'll take it out, even with its Dynamax X power. It was no match for her teamwork. So Bede, along with all the Reggies, caught it. After catching 25 Reggies, he went
to Peony.
Peony.
Yeah. I'm done.
I'm done. He confessed that he realized Peony reminded him of Rose.
Rose never exactly it gave him anything.
And he felt kind of obligated to help Peony. He was like Rose, but nice.
He's actually caring.
And
Peony said, "You didn't have to
help me out like that." But he offered Bede his heartfelt thanks.
I think he gave him a hug.
He gave him a hug.
Take these.
Because he knew Rose wouldn't do the same.
Take these. I don't want them.
So Peony gained ownership of all 25
I
of
think
these.
sent them all out.
And Nia came
Hey,
home.
I'm finally ready to try one of your adventures.
Meet your new siblings, Nia. And then she
Okay.
left immediately. Nia, wait!
Nope. So you're probably so that's what those four were doing. You're probably wondering, are we forgetting someone?
Yes. This entire time, Clara was in the Max lair.
Kind of cut to her doing things like taking care of Zygarde or by cheating.
Yes, and forcing and stealing 4 Toga kisses from the person at the front.
And I think we also saw her take on Yveltal and on Darkrai.
Because they were dark types, and she
see.
doesn't like dark types. Oh, right. Did we explain that yet? In this?
Or about out to. And I think she was just getting. I think probably at that point she had probably taken on all of the things in there.
Or she was like, well, I'm eating all the dark types. I don't have any other reason to continue.
So she just waited in there.
She was.
I think B just.
Came by.
I think the next day because B had stayed up for 32 hours. Or during that hunt.
And they heard that something dangerous was going on. You see, an Ultra Wormhole had opened into the Max lair, releasing Ultra Beasts into there. But that was the least of their concerns.
Yeah, that was taken care of.
That was taken care of. But it also awakened into feral Pokemon on living in the depths of the ground, living in the depths of the Max lair.
That being
Gigantamax Zeraora.
Yep, we did something in with it. So, but the thing is, before that, these guys finally got to interact. Ed and Marty are right. Marty
Use this as an excuse for the
Avery didn't want to go to the Max X layer.
So Neo
Because
went.
Clara would be there.
Clara would be there, so Neo went in his place.
So, Bede and Marty got to finally meet Clara properly.
Yeah.
She called. I think she recognized Bede.
I think she said something like her like him being
Uncle Bede.
Called him Uncle Bede because.
Well, yeah, Opal's my grandma.
Yeah, turns out Clara is Opal's grandma, but
Opal's granddaughter.
other way around. Is Opal's grand. We're almost done. Just a few minutes.
Okay, yeah. Thing is Clara is Opal's son had
a bit of distaste for his mother,
or changed his name, changed his last name to Venom.
Instead of out of Nomez. What was Avery's last name?
Rebus.
Rebus. Avery's last name is Rebus, by the way.
I think I already mentioned that.
Clara's is Venom.
Yeah. So, I'm not even. I don't even know her, and she's
Well, my dad is Opal's son, so if you're Opal's son as well, that makes you my uncle.
I don't think I was adopted by her. Well, she basically replaced her own son.
And she let loose that she let slip that she used to date Pierre's.
Oh, Stinky Pete.
And called him Old Stinky Pete.
Yeah, that's why Marty it gave him.
That's why Marnie got a bad look from her.
Wait. Oh, you're.
And that's why she doesn't like dark type Pokemon.
You're his.
You're old Stinky Pete's sister.
What?
Stinky Pete. And I think Marnie actually got mad at her.
I think she called. Yeah. I think. Clara used to. Clara was Pierce's ex.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Really petty.
They broke up for a really petty reason.
Pierre's wasn't that big of a fan of Clara's music, so she broke up with him.
Yeah. and look at Clara probably say, and he'd probably never get anywhere, or she'd be popular.
Oh, the irony.
And also bringing up how, man, if only I could use virus in this year. And that, of course, raised an eyebrow.
Yeah.
From Marty.
Yeah.
And then
Linus, the Eternatus. Oh yeah, I won it in a bet.
You just took it from some loser.
Took it from some loser, cocky loser.
Well,
She's dumb.
I have. You want to know that was
That was my girlfriend.
You're.
I see you've got a whole family of losers.
Yeah. Let's just. Yeah, Marty was not happy with this.
Yes. And Bean and Marnie grew to hate Cora as well.
So then I think they took care of Necrozma, and just said put it away somewhere. But yeah, however, the real danger was with Zoraura.
They all had to reluctantly team up. Bede, Marnie, Nia, and Clara.
You can use no need for rentals.
This time they were allowed to use their own Pokemon.
This
is a powerful Pokemon and needed to be stopped at any cost.
I think the 3 Pokemon here were like really strong electric types. Last opponent being a Gorochu.
Yeah, there was a Gorochu. I think one of them was an Electivire or something else. I don't remember what they were, but I do remember the last opponent before Zoraura was a Gorochu.
So yeah, G-Max Zoraura was pretty hard.
Especially with its ability to paralyze everyone.
And that's what its max move did.
No, wait, that was. I think that's what Toxtricity does.
Yeah.
Used depending on its nature.
However, because there was a lot of Dynamax energy.
Oh, I think it acted like Charge.
Yeah.
It powered up its next electric move.
Yeah. So virus, it's because there's a lot of its energy here around.
Eternamaxed.
It just had enough.
Maxed and pretty effortlessly took out Zoraura.
Seems to me that only happened
before expelling the rest of the energy and returning to its Pokeball exhausted. Sorry, it's a Love Ball. I have to mention that it was caught in a Love Ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I think that Cora looked shocked at first, but Marnie pointed out why that actually happened.
Well, there was tons of Dynamax energy in here. Of course, Eternatus was able to harness it. Clara almost thought that Virus actually liked her.
But she did get something get a Poiple.
All for her help, because she was the only one because she was the one who was the most interested in it being a poison type.
Yeah. And also, she likes cute things.
And thought Poipole was absolutely adorable.
I mean, I can't blame her.
The perfect poison type. Cute and dangerous.
So she named it.
It had a naive nature, and she named it Phage, like a bacteriophage.
She said, since they probably wouldn't let her use Eternatus.
If she ever gets into gym, she's going to use Phage instead of Virus, because realistically, she does have enough sense to know that they wouldn't allow her to use Virus in a gym match.
So I think actually all of them got a call from all of them got a call from Leon.
And we're
Since
invited
Victor didn't want to make Victor doesn't like
making public announcements like that.
Saying, hey, y'all want to hey, I decided I'd host
the Galarian Star Tournament.
And then Peony. Is that Steel Peony?
And it indeed was Steel Peony. In the flesh.
Oh, you want? Would you like?
Would you be? I'd be honored if you would. I'd be honored if you would show up to the Star Tournament. Peony agreed to it. Yeah, of course.
Yes, and I think Leon mentioned that and Clara and Avery that the previous gym leaders had actually
He just retired.
I didn't. Well, the spot's open.
And so Cora and Avery were actually given the position. Were did some tests and stuff, and were hired as the new poison and psychic gym leaders.
Of course, they're
Or instead of their parents.
of course they are still minor league gym leaders.
Or right now, but they were hoping to make it big someday.
And so, yeah, Pete and Marty said, "Why not?"
Figured, yeah, they'd want to. The Star Tournament would be fun. Marty even convinced Pierce to show up too.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Marty even got Pierce and Gloria there too.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Do I need that anymore?
I don't think.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta,
Take this with us.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Sorry. Okay. All right. We're almost.
Okay, so
Well, I think, and well, that's actually where that's actually where it ended.
yeah. Bring that over here for a bit.
That was so hold it. So that was the expansion pass.
Don't beat that.
Awesome.
Put it down right there.
Right here. And I don't know. I'll admit this was
A bit rough, especially considering my preconceived plans for it before things happened.
and I just felt like something was missing here,
Character interaction.
and that's the heart of Art of Origins.
And the structure was
It was
kind
a,
of,
it was a bit of a mess. And structure.
didn't leave room for the interactions I was hoping to include.
So,
Which is what we hope to correct when we do Scepter C and Throne Mountain.
but yeah, we're I can say we're actually caught up.
Finally.
It only took like about a week or two. Yeah, we caught up. But next time
We'll talk about
a bonus video. Oh, I guess.
not the only bonus video, mind you, but the last of Origins for now. The season that was canceled mid-production. And Pokemon Triple Threat.
That's
At another take on Hoenn.
the fourth take.
The fourth take on Hoenn.
But yeah, all right. I think we've gone on long enough. I'm Nosren.
And I am right. And
from-
thank you for
Thanks.
tuning in and to our ramblings during all of this.
Yeah.
This and bonjour.
I'm Nosren. I'm Nosren.
And I'm Amaray. And bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video. Yeet.